episode 152. What up, JOBINS? I got a special guest with me, Ryan. Ryan, what's your last name?
My last name is Elgarico.
Elgarico. That's fire. My boy is a gangster at Jiu-jitsu, JOBINS.
Yes.
No, when you got JX running around like a little schoolboy crush, you know the guy's good at jiu-jitsu because that's just who JX is. That little guy looks up to you.
Little JX?
Uh-huh.
Uncle
Yep.
JX?
Uncle J, my homie.
Shout out
R.I.P.
Jay. Happy belated birthday, Jay.
Yeah. How old is that guy now? 30?
3-0.
Damn.
He's getting up there.
Bro, you and Wiley just moved from California.
Yes, sir.
Sacramento?
Sacramento, Stockton area. Around
Damn, Stockton.
there. Yeah.
Damn.
We were closer to Stockton than we were Sacramento.
Damn, so you guys are both big Diaz fans then, huh?
I mean, he's big and well known there, obviously, but it's really watered down. There's a lot of jiu-jitsu schools there, so it's like if you're not part of their team, they don't really fuck with you. So if I'm not on their team, I don't really
fuck with them.
I'm not like a huge fan. You know what I mean?
Damn, so it might be on site.
Fuck no.
No, I'm just kidding.
Me up.
Damn. So what drove you guys to move out here? Tim's Gym specifically?
Yeah, Tim's Gym specifically. JX actually. It's all because of JX.
Really?
It is.
How so?
Because he sponsored me, product sponsored me, I guess, like 2-3 years ago now. And he was just sending me like stuff to wear for my competitions and stuff like that. And then like a year.
That's really sick.
Yeah, and then a year or two ago, I visited because we were out here for a competition, and then I visited for an open mat. I met Jay, I met Tim. I think I might have met you that day, but
that was the very first time meeting all of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a Sunday open mat, like after the competition. And then
was this at the gym down the street or the current gym?
It's the current gym.
The current gym.
Yeah, it was a current gym.
Dude, everyone so far that same thing with JoJo. I think you guys have been around forever.
Yeah. Well, I was visiting a lot, so I came that first time, and then after that first time, I was like, damn, I really like it down there because I saw like what you guys had, like the art of recovery, recharge, everything that comes with being at RedHawk, and just the community and everything. And then I would come back and visit for like 2 weeks at a time. I would stay at like Airbnbs, or I'd stay at like Jay's house, and then like I would stay like 2 weeks. I'd go home for like a month, and I'd stay another 2 weeks. I'd go home for like 2 months, and I'd come back. So I was doing that pretty consistently for like a year and a half, and then we had some complications back home, like nothing terrible, but we were just kind of tired of where we were at. And I felt like I wasn't improving in my jiu-jitsu, and I just do jiu-jitsu full time, so I want to get as good as I possibly can. So every time I'd come out here, I felt like I was getting better and better and better. So I was like, man, like let's just fucking do it. And Wiley was supportive, my parents were supportive, and yeah, we just moved down here at the end of May, so it's almost been like 2 months now, 2 months full time, and I'm loving it, dude.
It's crazy how fast time flies, because I do remember all the times you coming out and you guys were getting more excited. You're like, yeah, we're thinking about doing it. And then before you guys moved out, you were so excited. You're like, yeah, we're just gonna look for a place and we're gonna be here.
Yeah, dude, it was all like our lease on our apartment. Like we were just waiting for our apartment back home to finish off, like the lease to finish off, and then we were just like, let's go. As soon as it finished off, we weren't looking for a new place back home. We were like, let's go look out there. So like we came out here, we stayed for like a week or something like that, and like we were just apartment hunting, house hunting, everything we could, and we got an apartment. So
now. Wiley didn't have to change jobs for the move.
No.
And you're just doing jiu-jitsu full time. So now you took over JX.
Nah. I didn't take over, Jay.
Word on the street is you took over.
I didn't take over. But
new sheriff in town.
I'm working at the gym now, teaching some of the beginner classes and helping Jamia teach the kids classes and stuff now too. And I do privates, so hit me up if you want to do so. Get better.
And totally jokes, Jobin. He didn't replace JX. JX got a huge opportunity that he's loving right now.
And he's killing it, man. Shout out product, man. Go support.
Yeah, what JX is legend. I'm gonna get him to do the pod too one day. It's gonna be fun.
They're just gonna argue the whole hour.
It will. That'll probably happen. I love JX so much. He's such a good dude. And
I miss your guys' pod. Touchy subject.
Pour one out from my boy Jay. You know, he has so much going on.
Yeah, facts.
And look what happened. If the pod, who knows? Maybe we're just taking a break. Maybe one day he'll get the itch to want to have some laughs with Schmitt again, and we'll do the pod. But look what happened. He himself had to put some things on hold. Now he's fucking got this huge opportunity. Super happy for him.
Yeah.
Jay's
the man, bro.
It's cool how the universe happens, right?
Yeah.
So
In what way? What do you mean?
just how you meet people, who you meet, when you meet them, how they help you. Because Jay was letting you guys stay with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's giving you the sponsorship. You're repping his shit out there.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know?
Fuck yeah.
It's just crazy. Now, were you obviously a big fan of Sean and Tim?
Oh yeah, I've been listening to the pod, and I've been on like a Patreon thing for like 4 years now.
Really?
Yeah. When it came to like their morning routines and stuff like that, and just how, I don't know, I always like smoke weed and stuff like that, and it was kind of like looked at weird back home for like wrestling and stuff like that. I obviously had friends that smoked weed, and like we all wrestled.
Damn, out in California, it was.
I don't know, cause not really, but then like there's people that don't think that you should be, you know what I mean? That doesn't mix well, and then like here out of nowhere comes Sean, and he's like promoting a whole bunch. Like, I smoke weed. I'm fucking good as fuck at fighting. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. So I started listening to the pod, and then I realized that it's way deeper than him just smoking and fucking doing it. He does all this extra shit, like the cold plunges and the fucking meditations and shit. And I kind of just became obsessed with like with that shit and getting better in that stuff, like that aspect. Because I was I knew who Tim was because of Tanquinho, because I'm a big fan of jiu-jitsu. So I've been watching Tanquinho, which is Tim's coach, compete and stuff like that. And I knew Tim was a black belt under him and stuff like that too. So I knew Tim and I knew Sean through that way, through jiu-jitsu. But then when I started watching Sean fight and stuff like that and listened to the pod, that's when I like really started like getting to know the whole everything. Yeah,
bro, life's weird with me for that because I was a fan of Tanquinho when he was fighting in the UFC.
Yeah,
I actually saw him fight live.
That's crazy.
I know, dude. And this is all before I was friends with him. Tanquinho's the fucking man.
Did you meet him? Did you meet him when he fought or whatever?
No, I met him when I fucking moved out here. When I first moved out here is when I finally met Tanquinho. And when I meet people I'm not going to be around, I'll be like, yeah, I'm a fan. But like Tanquinho, Drakkar,
yeah, Dre.
It took me a while to be like, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And same thing with like Kyler and I'm blanking. I'm stoned. I got super stoned. One of the other homies. So sorry. Fuck, I forgot his name. Fuck, I'm so high. And he's so good. Mario. Fuck, sorry, Mario. I liked Mario too, and then I got to meet him.
Those guys are all boys.
Yeah.
They're all real good.
Now, I don't really get to see Mario hardly ever anymore because I used to only see him when I would go to the lab with Sean.
Yeah.
But now Sean's been doing kind of all his training outside the lab. Kyler comes into the gym every once in a while.
Yeah, he comes to the comp classes.
That dude, I love Kyler so much because
so good.
He's a monster, and you would think like he's just so goofy and funny.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never forget the one time when we were like, hey, we're fans. He walks over. He's like, yes. And I was like, it was just such a like, oh, that was cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's always fun. Always got a smile on his face. Dancing, dressing up cool.
They're all savages, but they're just like regular dudes at the same time.
Yeah, dude. That's just the atmosphere that whenever you come here, you're like, holy fuck, these guys have created such a unique atmosphere.
Yeah. It's like train hella hard, but like you're also just can be a regular cool dude afterwards. You know what I mean? You don't have to be like super egotistical about everything.
Yeah, and that's how Tanquinho is.
Yeah.
You would not like being around Tanquinho. Not like everyone's super respectful, but he's super nice.
Yeah.
All open to anybody, and the man is the man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, the name itself, Tank.
It's weird the levels of jiu-jitsu. Because when you got Tim getting beat up by Tanquinho, it's so mind-blowing.
Yeah, it really is. Because Tanquinho when he was competing, he competed at 66 kilograms at ADCC, which is 145 pounds.
Tim's walking around probably 210 these days.
Well, Tank obviously he's not like 145 pounds walking around, but still, he's not like super big.
Yeah.
But he's like thick. He's thick. He's big as fuck.
Angles, the way he leverages and grips.
Yeah.
You guys are nuts. You're nuts.
What, jiu-jitsu people?
Yeah.
Why?
It's so weird. You're not nuts. You're not nuts, but it's just so like it's very technical. It's a puzzle game. And you got to have, for this one person's attack, you're going to need a couple of strategies.
Yeah.
And then if it goes one way, you better know another strategy to that way.
Yeah.
And real quick.
If people don't know, me and Schmitt have actually had a grappling match.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about it. That's the everyone's been waiting for this one.
Yeah, we've actually had a grappling match before.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
Yeah.
For me. It was forced upon me too. We'll talk about it whenever Schmitt wants.
Oh no, I'm ready. Hey, cat's out of the bag, baby. All right, long story short, we'll get into it real quick. He choked me out. He got me. So, setup.
I got told by Tim out of nowhere that I was going to be doing a grappling match with Schmitt after practice.
How did he come up to you? Like, what were you doing? What did he
He
say?
said, hey, we're going to film a video about how jiu-jitsu can be legit or something like that because the small guy can beat the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay. And he's like, so you're just going to grapple Schmitt after practice. It's going to be like a quick thing. And I was like, okay, cool. He said, but you have to win. I was like, all right.
But you have to.
Like,
you
right.
cannot lose. What if I had beat you that day? That would have crumbled him.
He gave me some pointers. I remember he gave me some pointers.
Like what?
Like low ankle pick.
That son of a bitch. Yeah. And what else? Uh-huh.
And like single leg and stuff. And just to get you to the ground. Because I kind of had confidence that when I had you on your back that you weren't going to get up. Uh-huh. But just getting you to the ground because you were so big compared to me. And so he was just like low ankle pick every time. And I was like, okay.
Is that what you got me with?
I think so.
Damn, I wish I had a Jamie. Jamie, pull up the video, and I wish we could.
Yeah.
Not at that level yet, Joe.
Not yet. Brendan, pull up the video.
Yeah, it'd be lit. It'd be fun.
But we had a grappling match. It was fun. I accidentally hurt Schmitt because he tried.
That's my fault, not
Schmidt's
yours.
just inexperienced, and he tried to turn one way, and his body did not like the way he turned, and his shoulder felt the pain.
Tim and Sean, they all thought I was lying, bro.
Yeah, they did think that.
That literally JOBINS. That put me down for damn near 2.5, 3 weeks. I'm like not being able to work out with David 2 weeks, and then like dealing with a fucked up shoulder, couple months.
Yeah.
JOBINS. Tap. Okay? Just tap. Because it's not worth it. Things can go horribly wrong super quick.
Facts.
And so what I remember, and then you'll tell me what you remember. Okay. So what I remember is I'm on my back. My boy Ryan's doing all sorts of jiu-jitsu shit. And then I think you had me in a triangle or a...
There's no way
it wasn't a triangle?
Because my legs would not.
Okay, because see, when things like that happen... I just feel I don't know what you're doing, and I just see a body, so I don't really know. Maybe you had me in a I don't know. What'd you have me in?
It was you got almost. It was an arm triangle. So it was with my arms. So it's just like I had an arm choke.
So here I am. I'm like, okay, he's on my side. I'm just gonna go over him. I'm just gonna flip over.
Yeah,
that's in my head.
He thought he was just gonna roll over.
I'm gonna roll over,
and then his arm didn't go with.
And I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't hurt. That didn't hurt in that moment, right?
Yeah.
And then I got fucking JX.
Yeah, JX was fucking trolling.
Yeah. JX was pissing me off, and that's all I could. And then you're beating me up. I'm like, you know what I mean? My ego's getting attacked. Wow. And I also started getting nervous and panicking because I'm a claustrophobic guy. Mm-hmm. And
jiu-jitsu is very up close.
You sons of bitches, you jiu-jitsu people and your tricks that you get people with, like the knee in the belly that I never knew about in life until I experienced what a knee in the belly from Tim feels like. The ones that zap you, that take your life away.
Yeah. What I didn't know too was I thought if I tapped Schmitt once, then it's over. I thought the video was gonna be over, so I tapped him once, and then they said get back up and continue going.
What was the first tap? What'd you get me with? You remember?
I just kept getting you an arm triangle.
Damn it. I worked on my arm triangle.
It was the same, like, I had an arm choke
son of a
time.
bitch. Okay. And then, that's fire, though. Hey, dude, hold on. What degree belt are you?
I'm a purple belt, guys.
How many stripes?
None.
None on your purple yet?
Back home, I had 2, but then I don't use that belt anymore. I got a new belt out here. JX actually gave me his belt, and it has 0 stripes on it. So I
respect that because that's a lot of hard work to earn those 2 stripes on a purple belt.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Now whenever I beat JX up, he got purple belt 4 stripes. I could fuck him up.
So hold on, who wins between you two?
We go back and forth.
You go back and forth?
Go back and forth. Jay's super scrappy. He moves around a lot. But
fun facts.
What is that?
One time me and him rolled, he couldn't do nothing.
Really?
That's what started all that. And I'm on my pod because me and Jay go back and forth.
Yeah.
And I just think in a street fight, I'm going to fuck JX up. And you can, and that's okay.
That's that Bradley Martin.
It's that
260.
Yeah. Because while he's trying to do something, like he thinks he's going to knock me out, ain't going to happen. He ain't going to hurt me. The leg kicks is something I'd be a little worried about. So that's what scares me the most with anyone who knows how to throw a proper leg kick.
What's your game plan though? So fuck what JX you're gonna do. What would you do? Would you try and bum rush him, or are you trying to fight him from the outside? You have your hands up. You teeping him. What are you doing?
Cause see, there is a good question, and here's another good question. What is the situation, and where are we at?
I guess.
Give me a situation where we're at, and I'll tell you what I do.
I don't know, man. I get maybe it gets real heated at the gym.
We're at the gym.
In the hallway.
In the hallway.
So you have all that space to move around, but you to move up and down, but you can't move.
As soon as I get here's the thing that I can't, because in jiu-jitsu you have rules. Yeah. I can't pick them up and slam them. I can't do all. But you could do all that in a real fight. I can do that in a real fight. My boy JX Wet JOBINS is 142 pounds. Wet. That's my left leg, and I will bear him. I will bear him as if my cubs are on the line. And he's never felt anything like that, and that's a hard floor.
Yeah.
And when you get slammed,
sometimes there's shards of stuff in the floor too.
Bro, getting slammed
hurts.
So and when you're getting slammed,
if you pick JX up,
he's gonna try and submit me some way, because when you
guillotine
because that little ninja, he loves being in the air and doing stuff. I don't think
that'd be the best strat for JX.
Because he's gonna get dumped on the head or spine. And once you're dumped, now guess what?
You're on top.
But now guess what?
What?
These are some of the biggest, sharpest elbows in the gym. There's some big boys in there.
Yeah.
I don't fight, but these are some of the biggest elbows in there.
Dropping a mean.
And they cut. And they cut. And just one. You know what I mean? It's just, sometimes it's just that. It's going to make you go, what? And then now you're boom, boom. And so, yes, I got to kill this little guy quick, right? Because if I don't, and he survives, and I gas.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Now I'm going to get choked out to death. And who knows what happens after that.
Realistically talking, you probably have like a 45-second gap before you gas. Maybe a minute. Actually, I'll give you more. You've been working out. You've been getting right. I'd probably say minute and a half, 2 minutes at most.
I agree.
At most.
I agree.
Before your like breathing is done.
And I'm starting to think about it. When I'm starting to think about breathing.
Yeah.
100%.
Because at first you're going to be whatever, red, hella adrenaline. That adrenaline's going to fucking run out.
And then he survives. And then I'm going, oh God, I'm getting tired. And then all of a sudden he gets his back and gets my back. Now I'm panicking.
Street fight though, if he gets your back and you're on your feet, if you
just... that's what I'm saying. I go, Jay, how many? I ain't been in street fights.
That would hurt you, but then I feel like that would hurt him too, because if he really is like 2 hooks, seatbelt, trying to choke you, and you just fucking plop down, dude, that would suck on the concrete or something like that. That would suck.
There's another video of me throwing my buddy Mikey. Shout out Mikey, I love you, buddy.
What's up, Mike?
I love you, buddy. We're gonna get you on the pod too,
Mike.
I threw him into the cage like as if he was my little brother, fucking, and he told mom that I took his toy. You know what I mean?
This was out here?
Huh?
This was out here.
This was out here. This was in the gym.
Okay.
The video. This was the event I quit. That Mike ended up winning. I respect you guys, because when you have a hard scrap and then you got to turn around and go against someone again, that ain't my... Schmitty's down.
Schmitty's one and done.
I ain't winning that second match.
Schmitty's one and done.
I ain't winning. Brendan could be in that fucking cage on that second match.
Yeah.
He's going to choke me out.
Brendan's a dog.
Brendan's a dog. And when it comes to cardio, that's the real deal.
Yeah. Cardio and like pacing and stuff like that for jiu-jitsu. Especially if you're just starting out. Like a lot of people just flex the whole time and just like, especially if it's gi, they'll just grab on the grips and just kind of like.
And you don't realize the strain, how much that actually.
After about 45 seconds of holding as tough as you can and not breathing, you get real tired. You know what I mean? And then they just they blow their wad the first 2 minutes and then they're just fucking.
What's your advice to not doing that? Just kind of relax and not breathe it so hard and just focus on what?
just make sure you are breathing. A lot of people will like subconsciously stop breathing. Like they're just in a position of stress, so they just go like that. So just make sure you are breathing and just take your time. Whatever you're doing, don't try to rush anything. You try to rush stuff, then you're gonna hurt yourself. Or you're gonna hurt your partner.
Like me in the video.
Yeah, prime example. That is a prime example.
But yeah, I threw Mikey into the cage like it was nothing. So, and he's about what? Back then too, a little heavier. And we'll say like probably 230s.
Yeah, gotta be 2-something to do something.
Yeah, so if I could throw him into the cage like it was nothing.
You're throwing JX fucking like pizza dough.
Yeah. So, JOBINS, that's the big debate that got me my ass kicked by Ryan here.
Friendly
it's okay.
Fade. Friendly fade.
I was more upset with myself after that I didn't tap to that fucking thing because of how I was like, damn, I'm scarred again.
Yeah.
I'm scarred. Jiu-jitsu's so damn tough.
It is.
It's I think if not the hardest sport.
How was your work week, right?
This week?
Yes.
It was good.
It was good?
Yeah.
I think you do a phenomenal job at your job.
Oh, God. Why'd you bring that up all of a sudden?
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
I
ask everyone how their work weeks go because my work week is so much different than everyone else's. I mean, compared...
What's your work week?
I don't know.
Break it down.
I just teach. That's all it is.
What's your hours?
I teach
how
Monday,
early?
I teach Tuesday. I don't teach Wednesday. Wednesdays are my free day.
Mm-hmm.
I teach Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, nothing.
What time do you get up?
On Monday, I get up at 8, get to the gym by 9. If Tim's there, then I'll help him teach that beginner class. And then if he's not there, then I'll probably cover, or Garrett will cover. And then we do 10:30 comp. Go home, come back, teach kids. Then there's gi, then no gi, then go home. Then Tuesday, teach beginner gi at 9. And then pretty much chill for the rest of the day. And
how far away from the gym do you guys live?
Oh, pretty close, dude. Like
that's sick.
Like 8 minutes. That's so much different than how it was back home too. Back home, we were like driving like 40 minutes on the freeway to get somewhere to train and stuff like that.
Shout out to all you legends that train at the gym that are making that drive after a long day at work and training. You're fucking the real ones.
Yeah, dude. Like, for instance, like JoJo a couple episodes ago, they don't live close to the gym at all.
I know. They're like, damn, it probably takes them sometimes a fucking hour with traffic.
They travel a while and they're gonna move though, and they came and I think they said they're gonna try and get somewhere close to like where we're at. So that'd be cool if they live close to us. I like JoJo. JoJo's real good at fighting and stuff. He's gonna be a problem when he becomes pro and stuff like that. He's gonna be good.
Well, you're gonna be a problem
In jiu-jitsu.
That's why I keep getting all these problems on my channel.
I'm never doing MMA, guys.
I see what you guys. That's okay. You're dude. To be a master at jiu-jitsu is such a respectful and like a whole thing in itself. So you should be proud. It's okay not to be doing.
Maybe
MMA.
never. I'll never say never, but I don't know about competing right now.
How old are you again?
I'm 22.
Your brother. Holy fuck, my man. How long have you been doing jiu-jitsu?
Since I was 6.
Since you were 6 years old. Who got you into it?
My dad. I'm the youngest in my family. I got 2 older sisters. All 3 of us actually. Me and my 2 older sisters all trained jiu-jitsu.
When they were that young too?
Yeah, when we were young too.
So it was your parents, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. My dad did jiu-jitsu too for a little bit. Like when I was like couldn't walk and stuff like that. He was like a white belt, 2 stripes when we were living in the Bay Area. And when we moved up to Northern California, like Sacramento, Elk Grove area, stuff like that, we started training more, and that's when I started to get into like wrestling and jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. Because when I got into wrestling when I was like 4, and then I got into jiu-jitsu when I was like 6. Damn. So I was wrestling when I was real young.
That's pretty much all you know.
Yeah, for real.
That's all you know. Your brain's first developed, you know.
Yeah, I don't really know how to do anything else, pretty much. I spent more time on a mat than I have like anywhere else, probably.
That's so cool.
It's
an honor. It's an honor to have gotten my ass beat by you.
Sometimes it's fucking tiring.
Let's go again, man. Maybe round 2. I'll do another video. I won't get hurt this time. I'm not gonna fucking try and be the masculine man. I'll try and be strategic this time.
I wish I had your height, dude. If I was, how tall are you? 6'8"?
Don't make it. I wish I was 6'8", G. I'm 6'5".
6'5". I don't know. Anything, when you get past that 6'2", it's like, I fucking 6'8".
Bro, if you saw me on the basketball court with basketball people, you'd be like, oh my God, Schmitty's a midget.
I don't know about midget, dude.
Bro.
Some of those basketball people are real skinny.
I know, but it's weird how long their like legs and arms are.
Yeah, but then your size kind of fills you out to a point where you can tell people you're 6'7" and they'll believe you.
That's why I like
that
to
one
throw.
guy at the gym that is actually 6'8". That
I know he's tall as fuck.
He's tall as fuck.
He's tall as fuck.
He clears that cage by like 2 feet.
Yep.
It's insane.
He's good. He should be our cameraman for the fighting.
Facts.
Brother, you first off, that's incredible that you've been doing jiu-jitsu so long. But you and Wiley want to do content and stuff. Bro, if I got to be the dummy, if you want to do some funny videos of like if you want to continue riding that wave of beating up big guys on how you show, I don't know. Cuz dude, something I think I'm missing out on. I think I need to do more reels of clips of my podcast, and I think TikTok. I think reels and that kind of shit are like the biggest thing right now.
Like that short form content.
Yeah, dude, people want that hit right away.
Yeah, the short form content's good, but you just got. I mean, for clips,
figure it out.
You can clip the pod easily. I feel like you just gotta find like things that would be put captions on it and stuff like that.
I want to see if like storytelling with reels would be a good thing, like the to be continued type shit. Like me and Brendan want to do the Ouija board type shit and just have haunting shit happen. But some shit's been happening around the house before we even open the damn thing. Now that it's just in the house,
you guys
so
had some spooky activity, some paranormal activity.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'm already doing it in the pod. What?
You believe in ghosts?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, I've always been the guy that needs to believe it when I see it, but I've always believed in energy. So like my grandpa passed away in our basement. So like my sister had shit happen. It's just been my whole life of shit happening. And I've had a couple things happen when I was a kid. But when things happen as a kid, you tend to want to laugh at it and not believe it as much. When you're an adult and something happens, you go, holy fuck.
Yeah, don't laugh.
Yeah, I'm like, you go, that happened. Yeah. That just happened. So when my dad passed away and that TV shit happened, I'm like, fuck, you can't kill it. I'm like, there's something with energy. Because I would go down to my basement sometimes and I wouldn't see or hear anything. Nothing would happen, no light switches or anything.
Make it feel.
But I would feel it. It'd be on the back of my neck and my shoulders, and you could just feel it. Yeah. So I don't know. I've never once been around and all of a sudden I see someone and they're going, because that's the shit. I want to go somewhere like that.
You want to ghost hunt.
I would love it. And I think it'd be great content because I love that shit, brother.
That's pretty entertaining.
Would you be down to do that kind of stuff?
It's scary, dude.
I would love to go anywhere in the world. If there's anyone watching that get me connected with someone that can hook that shit up,
Isn't
please.
there a famous dude that does that?
I will go with you anywhere and I will do anything. This guy don't get scared. You know what I mean? I need that shit. That's like a drug.
Bro,
I'm looking.
You watch scary movies and stuff like?
Oh, dude, we're going to see Longlegs this weekend. I can't wait.
Oh, that does look pretty scary.
Yeah,
it looks pretty scary.
Imagine
you're a big ass though, dude, doing like the Exorcist, like back bend walking and shit like that.
Bro, you guys walk into it. We all go tour somewhere. Like, where'd we go? And then I'm just in a corner, just
like getting
bro,
possessed. Dude.
I would live for that. God. I would live for that.
Peace out, Schmitt. I would dip out. I'd leave your ass there, dude. If you're getting fucking possessed, if you get possessed and you're that big. Or if you became a zombie or something like that, oh my god, you'd probably be one of those big ass zombies in like The Last of Us that are like fucking humongous. You know what I mean? That'd be you, bro.
We were talking about Zombie Outbreak the other day, and I'm like, dude, if it was the fast running zombies, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
See, this is so much more entertaining than jiu-jitsu shit, dude. Talking about this kind of shit.
Well, no, like, dude, I only know you with small talk at gyms, so like I genuinely am interested in knowing about and like learning about my buddy.
Oh, okay.
And our viewers do too, man.
Okay.
I'm creating this universe, Job, and Tim gets all the star people, but I'm getting everybody because everybody deserves a limelight. I feel like I'm creating the universe for the gym to where everyone can. We're gonna figure out everyone at the gym.
Yeah.
And like the first episode, just because you're on one time, like I'd love to do a pod anytime you want to.
Yeah.
We can always schedule it. So like the first kind of wave that I want to do with everyone is just learning about them, and then that way the next time you come on, we can just chat about. I can fucking have topics. You could have topics.
Yeah.
Do all kinds of fun shit. First one's just kind of diving in to our buddy Ryan, our purple belt Ryan, who's a gangster.
Dude, it's been so fun out here in Arizona. Just like I was telling Schmitt off camera, like the environment and like the community. Back home, we were like some of the younger folk. We are pretty. Me and my girlfriend Wiley are still like pretty young. I'm 22. She's 23.
Mm-hmm.
But like over
10
here,
years older than you.
yeah, it doesn't feel like it though. You know
thanks,
what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Everyone that's 30 out here seems like 30 back home in Stockton is much more different than 30 out here in Arizona.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone's just fucking.
I
like,
bet it's different. Like 30 out there in Missouri is different than 30 out here in Arizona.
I see some friends with kids, and I'm like,
yeah. And Wiley said the same thing. 30 in Indiana is way different than 30 out here in Arizona. Like 30 in Indiana, people are fucking.
Here's my theory: pets, kids age you dramatically. Damn near bills will age you.
Yeah.
Let alone the stress of having to care for something.
Yeah, we have 2 cats. Those are my dogs, though.
I saw the article where they were like, pets hold people back. But I'm like, what about people that take pets everywhere? Because I can see it when it's like, oh, you're always worried about going somewhere because you got to worry about someone babysitting your dog or your cat or something, so it's stopping you from doing that. I can see that.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, what about the people who literally take their dog everywhere? That's not stopping them.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's a good balance, just like anything else. But
I do not. I like pets. I feel I'm not against having pets, but I got to be the guy. We all know. I got to be the guy that I got to have the
you
money.
brought it up, man.
I know. Hey, well, hey, open book, Schmitt.
Yeah.
I got to have the money and the time.
Yeah, it's just priority straight. That's like
Yeah.
when me and Wiley don't get a dog. I've been wanting a puppy for like the past year. She wanted a puppy forever, but it would be so much work right now. Especially it's like living in the apartment and stuff. Like they don't have room to run around. Those cats, they are so easy and they don't really give a fuck about anything. So
Yeah.
they're
Cat. Yeah.
they just chill. You know what I mean?
I've always been highly allergic to cats, so I've always been sad because I love cats. I think they're so cool.
Yeah, they don't do much.
They're my vibe.
I thought I was allergic to cats too until we got these short-haired ones, but then
I think that's what it is too for me. Long hair, like the ones
Yeah.
that I think, because there's some dogs where I'm like, so I think that might be it too.
yeah, the short-haired cats aren't that bad. They're not that bad. But yeah, the long-haired ones, my grandma had one when I was growing up, and I'd fucking sneeze all over the place every time I go to her house.
Mm-hmm.
But not anymore. Maybe not. I'm still trying to adjust to this heat. It gets hot back home, dude, but 110 every day, you know what I mean? Getting in the car.
110. Where the fuck are you at, dude? It's 117,
Yeah, that's
115. Don't be chiseling away
Yeah.
them couple degrees,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's
because
true. That extra 8 degrees makes a fucking
holy
big difference.
fuck, yes, it does. We could literally go outside and cook food right now. I could sizzle some eggs on a rock. You'd have about a couple seconds before they're gone and burnt.
But what's crazy to me is people say if you go to a different part of Arizona, like Sedona and stuff like that, the weather's way different.
I was talking to my neighbor Peter. Shout out Peter.
Sorry, guys, if you're Arizona native, I'm still getting used to this place.
Brother, so am I.
You know, so
It zaps you to the point where you're like, I don't want to move. I don't want to do anything. That's what it does to me. I'm like, holy fuck.
I think I am gonna go check out some place like some trails and stuff in Sedona. It's like sometime maybe this weekend or something.
But I'll tell you what, we're in what? It's July 10th.
Yeah.
So July, August, September, October. October is when it starts finally cooling down.
Sweet, just
Yeah.
in time for my birthday.
Yeah. I would say we got 2 months of fucking this right now. We're in the trenches.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of glad me and Wiley moved out here during this time, because it will be so much more appreciative for like the months that you guys say where it gets a little bit more cool.
It's incredible when it's cool out here.
When we moved out here, dude, the day we got here, it was like legit 110, and we're going up 3 flights of stairs, moving up our stuff into the new apartment. Dude, I was drenched in sweat, dog. It was insane. But yeah, I mean, when it gets cooler out here, it'll be fucking awesome because we have a sick little spot right now. So I'm excited.
So let's get back to when you first got out here. I got some questions because
Okay.
you're a big fan. Everyone goes through it. I get asked about it every time a fan comes through the coffee shop. They're like, oh. How did you feel when you first met Tim and Sean? What was that like?
I first met Tim and Sean at Trials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at Trials, West Coast Trials, 2022. Yeah, 2022 or something like that. Tim was competing. And
Damn.
Yeah, Tim was competing, and Sean was there just cornering him.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I saw them after the rules meeting, and we dapped both of them up, and I was like, I'm part of the Patreon and stuff like that. But then Tim was like kind of in that competition mode.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was too, because I was competing, so I just kind of said what's up, and then like let him be. And then the next day we ran into them like kind of just out of nowhere, and I was like, what's up? And then but then when I got here and I met them again, Tim was all right. I didn't really have, I kind of look at him as like my coach now, and I was like looking at him as my coach like every time I'd come and visit. But then it's still now with Sean, it feels different. Like it feels like, I know he's a regular dude, but then like, bro, like his resume of accomplishments and stuff like that, it's it's so hard to like put that to the side and treat him like a regular dude. You know what I mean? But
Not for me.
I know.
I remind that motherfucker he's just another person.
Yeah, I know. they are just like regular people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're both funny as fuck. They're both hella chill. Like, take care of everybody and everything. So
There's moments where I'm still I do go, man, I gotta remember that my boys are the top 1%.
yeah, dude, they're
You know
fucking,
what I mean?
it's fucking insane.
It's
dog.
crazy, and the fact that even after all they've accomplished, nothing in them has changed drive wise.
Yeah, they're
Which is
fucking
incredible.
Suge's in there just as much as us. Like the ones that like we're still trying to get better and stuff like that. He's the best in the world right now, and he's in there just as much as we are,
Yep.
if not more.
And that's what I admire about my boys. They never have changed, and they're still the same people. They talk to anyone. Most people, it's funny and cute because they're afraid to go up and talk to them. I'm like, they'll say hi to you and treat you like anyone else.
Yeah,
You know,
bro,
it's really cool.
fucking something that like made me laugh. But it's like they posted a video of me and Suge rolling and like me and Suge drilling and stuff like that, and I reposted on my story. And then people from back home I've never heard from like so long.
Oh, yeah.
Brother, you made it. That's
Oh, yeah.
so sick. Oh my god. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking
It's weird,
about?
isn't
It's
it?
so weird. And it's like it's not even like that, you know what I mean? And like people judge him back home like so easily just off the hair and off everything, and it's like, dude, you guys have no fucking idea. That's why you guys are stuck back home and stuff like that.
I know it's funny because of the perception of him being also a big stoner is funny because a lot of people think that the dude smokes so much weed all day, all along and everything, but he's really strict with it.
Yeah, facts,
It's crazy.
dude.
So, so you guys came out here with a plan. What advice would you give anyone watching who wants to move out here? What advice would you give them before they do?
Before they do,
Yep.
don't be fucking scared. Save your money, get a place to live before you move,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's just like a roommate situation.
Mm-hmm.
Me and her, I came with it's not just me. I got me and Wiley, and then we got 2 cats. So we couldn't really just move into like somewhere where that has like dogs and stuff like that. Like we were gonna move in with Jay, but then Jay moved out, so it would have just been like me and Sono and fucking Petrie.
Mm-hmm.
But then Petrie has a bad track record.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah. He's caught a body.
yeah, so
My boy Pete's caught a body.
so we were like, I don't know about that. So
He
we
didn't mean
just,
to.
that's why we kept looking around that one time that we were out here just looking for places to live.
Just don't come up behind my boy Pete. You might die.
Yeah, Petrie's a savage, man.
Yeah.
He'll get you in the weak spot.
But yeah. But my bad. Yeah, my bad friend. Keep going.
Um,
And can you do me
yeah.
a favor? Kind of scoot that mic a little more in front of you, just to get you. You got such a nice, subtle voice. Kind of like this way. Shoot. There we go.
Cool, better?
Yeah. Oh my God. You hear that?
Better? Yeah.
Oh
way
yeah.
better, way
Yeah.
better,
You gotta
way
get
better.
behind that baby.
Um,
You gotta get behind that
yeah,
baby
if you're
and work
planning to
it.
move out here, just take the risk, man. Don't be a bitch.
Uh-huh.
If you really want to do it, then do it. Especially if you're gonna come train. Like if you want to be one of it, like come train at the gym or stuff like that. Like don't come out here
Half-ass.
Yeah, half-ass. Think it's gonna be easy. You can come to like all the invite only practices and stuff like that. You got to work your ass off. And like ever since the first time I came here, like I didn't ask for anything. I didn't like ask for a handout. I didn't fucking be a weirdo. I wasn't asking for selfies like right when I fucking met them and shit like that. Just be like a regular person and just treat them like regular people.
Facts.
Regarding to Sean and Tim, you know what I mean? Like don't come in trying to promote something and be like a weird person like that. That's just gonna get you like kind of kicked out of the door like right away.
Oh yeah. We're causing drama and shit. And
yeah.
Not having a plan and mooching off everyone and causing problems
Have
between
your
everybody.
hand out and shit like that. Don't have your hand out and just expect them to give you something. You gotta fucking be valuable in your own return and stuff like that. And if I know everyone can't, I'm in a very fortunate spot where I can work at the gym and stuff like that. Everyone's probably gonna have to get like some sort of job if you're gonna move out here. Just try and base it around your training if you're coming out here to train. If you're just planning on moving out here just to like be like content creator like Schmitt does and stuff like that, then
fucking pack your bags and good fucking luck.
I don't have much experience in that realm. But if you're coming out here to train, dude, save some money, get a spot to live at, live below your means, and just fucking train and grind, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to tighten up right now and find ways to make more money. It's the goal. It's always the goal to keep building, right?
Yeah.
So you said that, don't be scared. So were you dealing with fear a lot before you made the move?
Yeah.
What were you? So you were worried about the cost
It's the
of
farthest
living?
away I've been away from home, even though it's
From
just
family?
one state away. Yeah.
Mhm. It's hard, isn't it?
It's very hard. When I moved away for college, I just went to college like 2 hours away. It was like for wrestling and stuff like that, like small private.
Hey man, 2 hours away is still similar.
Yeah. It sucked, you know what I mean. But then I had the option of like, okay, every weekend if I wanted to, I can just go home. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And see
That's
my mom
true.
and see my dad.
That's true.
And sleep in my own bed and stuff like that. And for the first few months of college, I did do that because I'd get homesick. Like that first 5 days, I'd be like, man, I miss my mom and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Again, I'm the youngest and I'm the only boy. So like, I'm a big mama's boy. Like a
Same.
big mama's boy.
Same.
Um,
Same.
But moving out here, I was scared that I'd miss my family and stuff like that. But then they were very helpful and supportive in the move. And they still are very helpful and very supportive of me. So I am dealing with like the homesickness, I guess, that way.
Has it been hitting you hard?
Not really, not yet. Sometimes like I'll like when we FaceTime, I'll be like, damn, like I wish I could be home and like get like a home
Just to see him.
yeah,
just
get a home
in
cooked meal
person.
or something like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, like it's been all right.
Yeah.
Another thing I was scared of was like not what people would think about me from back home, but
Like why? Why? Like
I
their
don't know.
opinions?
Yeah,
Because you knew you'd be seen.
not in that way. Just like I didn't necessarily have like a terrible like parting ways with my old team, but I didn't have like a great parting ways with my old team.
Really?
Yeah. So it was like kind of a weird situation in that way. And then I was like going back and forth to a different gym. That's what I was saying. We're driving like 40 minutes to go train. I was going to a gym like that was way out of our way to go train over there. And I made a good relationship with those team and stuff like that. So I knew I was going to like miss that team. And
So damn, you're going back and forth between them two? Or
No,
you
I stopped.
it?
I stopped
Okay.
training at the one that was close
And
to
then
us.
so that's why they were upset that you were leaving?
Yeah. And
Did you tell them ahead of time or did you
No,
just
I
kind
didn't. I didn't tell pretty much anybody. I told the people back that we were training, like driving 40 minutes to go train at this place called 916,
Uh-huh.
and I told the coaches there that I was going to be here temporarily, and that me and Wiley are going to move. So they knew. And that was before we really had anything set and planned. Like I was already putting it into the air. Like, yeah, we're gonna move. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be here that much longer.
Were you wanting to better yourself? Is that why you made that move from that
Yeah,
gym to the
yeah.
other gym? Similar to why you made...
Yeah, it's not necessarily bettering myself. I just wanted to. I felt like I was real stagnant at that other gym, and I wasn't getting compensated for what I was doing there and stuff like that. So, just
Good for you for knowing your worth, brother.
Just jiu-jitsu politics. It sucks that that's a thing. Like, you can talk to any like I've talked to Tim about this, and it's like I don't understand like the jiu-jitsu community as it is. Like the whole as like was it 7 billion people in the world? There's not a lot of people that do jiu-jitsu, and then there's in the people that do jiu-jitsu, they try to like so hard for people to not like each other and for there to be like
That's a shame.
like some sort of politics and stuff like that.
So my boy Tim is changing the game.
Oh yeah, Tim is so cool. He's like he still follows like those like certain rules and stuff like that, like and like being respectful and like you could train wherever and stuff like that, but just it's not like hold you against it, hold it against you. You know what I mean?
Political shit.
Yeah. But moving out here, I felt like I forgot about like all that shit that I was worrying about back home.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's just because like I'm doing a lot more that I want to be doing. Like I'm training a lot. I'm helping teach and I'm teaching. And
Surrounded by so many good people that you enjoy teaching.
yeah, exactly. And like I'm surrounded by a lot of people that are better than me. I felt like I was back home. Like I've won a lot of stuff, like local super fights and stuff like that, but it's like I don't want to be like
The best guy
the
in the
best
gym.
guy in a small pond, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Big fish in small pond. I came out here and it's fucking everyone's sharks, you know what I mean? Everyone's good. So that's the environment I want to be in. I can
You're a
feel myself
competitor.
getting
The
better.
competitor in you was like, yeah, where I
I get it.
belong.
I just want to be as good as I can at jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean? Wherever that takes me. If it takes me to be like a world champion like Tanquinho, then like fuck yeah.
100% you can
Yeah.
do it, brother. You're 22, you have a purple belt, and you're a gangster. And you work really hard, brother.
Thank you, brother.
And I look up to you, man. Like, and I use your I'm trying
Figuratively.
to
Literally, you look down at me.
your
'cause
guys' work ethics. I got to get out of the space between my ears. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of people, every jiu-jitsu person battles that every day before they go to jiu-jitsu. A lot of people will go, man, I didn't even want to come train today, but I'm so glad I did.
Yeah.
And that right there, that mental battle, you know what I mean?
It's like the cold plunge
Yeah.
too. I
And
didn't
you
want to fucking cold plunge, but I feel great that I did cold plunge. You know?
Right.
It's like anything else. But
Consistency over time equals results.
I think you do have to get out of that space in between your ears.
Yep.
Because I have to do that too sometimes, man. Just like anybody else. Everyone deals with their demons, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's just about if you let them win or not.
100%.
Sometimes demons we win in 10-8.
Yeah. So your goal is to be the number one in jiu-jitsu.
I don't know. I don't know about number one. I just want to get as good as I can. I don't want to put like a
thing on it.
You know what I
You know,
mean?
it's sad that a lot of jiu-jitsu, because here's the thing with me. I know I can't, I'm Schmitt, you don't do jiu-jitsu. When Tim gave me my stripe, because I wanted a stripe, right? I'm like, oh, here we go. But when he gave it to me, I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, you sure? Because I want to earn it.
Yeah.
If I'm all the way to a blue belt, I would feel like that's like, you're a blue belt. You're in this for life now type shit.
A lot of people quit right when they get their blue belt.
That's what is crazy, because it's like,
I feel like that's the sense of a because they're like, damn, it took that long just to get a blue belt.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, I gotta wait till I get a purple belt.
I feel like you gotta look, if you don't look at jiu-jitsu as a life thing for the rest of your life, I don't know if you're really
At least a 10-year plan.
Yeah, I
At
don't think
least
you're
a
looking at
10-year
it
plan.
right.
You gotta be consistent for 10 years to be somewhat good.
If your goal is I want to be a black belt.
Good luck. Go do karate.
Yeah, I just don't think that's what's gonna get you there.
Yeah, if you want to be a fast black belt, go do karate, go do taekwondo.
Yeah.
Go learn some fake shit.
Because, dude, being a consistent jiu-jitsu artist is fucking hard.
Yeah, but it's fun because you get to be creative and you get to try and chain new techniques and yeah.
You're working your mind.
There's always something to learn.
Literally the chest of sports. Well, I guess they're all chess, but damn, do I feel like jiu-jitsu's.
Yeah. I guess it's chess. Gi jiu-jitsu's chess. No gi jiu-jitsu's more like checkers.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
You gotta be faster. It's a lot less thinking. You just gotta react.
Be
and stuff
slick.
like that. Yeah.
Damn. See, I've done a little bit of no-gi. All the shit I've done is mostly gi.
Our match was no gi, so maybe run it back in the gi.
Damn, was it really?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to run it back. Number 2 in the gi. I would strap up to do it.
Tie the white belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off that one stripe.
Yeah.
Please don't take it away. Damn. So do you ever think about maybe being in like having your own gym or?
Yeah, I mean that would be sick to have my own gym. I just know there's a lot that comes with that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like other responsibility that comes to just running classes and being the guy that has the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, maybe if Wiley and I do think that's the move, maybe we can have me and her open it like together, and she can help with like the business side, and I could do like teaching the classes and whatever. And
I wonder who that's like.
Yeah,
who's that like?
And that's usually how it goes, bro. I've been to a lot of jiu-jitsu schools, and I've been around like the jiu-jitsu community for a while, dude. Again, since I was like 6. So a lot of the time, the most successful things are like when the wife kind of takes control of the business aspect of it.
Hey, man, girls are smart.
That is
Girls
true.
are smart.
That is true. If it was for me, like for my privates and stuff, I would do it for free. You know what I mean? But then I can't. You know what I mean? I need to help out, and I need to be getting paid in that sense too. But sometimes I feel bad. It's like, man, I would just do this. Like the hour private feels like it was like 10 minutes to me sometimes.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like, the technique that I'm teaching and the technique that they're doing just seems so much fun to me to teach.
Yeah, you're involved. You love what you do. It is incredible how powerful.
I love jiu-jitsu, yeah, because I can teach jiu-jitsu to a 5-year-old and I can teach jiu-jitsu to a 55-year-old.
That's cool. That is sick. But isn't it crazy, like the power of the mind with time? Because you can, when you're doing something you love, boy, does time fly by. But when you're in that office hating your fucking day and you don't want to be there, that hour can creep.
Imagine if you were in prison.
Oh, my God. That scares the fuck out of me.
Oh, my God.
That'd be the worst, dude. For the rest of your life, that would be the worst thing
My
ever.
dad's been a correctional officer for the past 25 years. He retires in August. And, yeah, that would be...
Good shit, soldier.
Shout out Big Rye.
Yeah.
That would suck to be in prison, dude. Some of the shit that he said that he's seen and stuff like that, and how they live and everything.
JOBINS, I was just watching. It's a good time to go into this. Thank you. You alley-ooped that for me. I was watching Patrick Bet David's pod.
Oh,
You ever watch him?
Jeff, about the thing that you were about to
Yeah.
talk about earlier?
Dude, that guy is Patrick is so fucking smart. The way he breaks down videos and like numbers and statistics.
He can talk really well.
Bro, I think he's an FBI informant because the way like he's just so smart. He's awesome. And I was watching, he just uploaded a podcast with Jeffrey Epstein's brother, which I'm starting to, like, dude, we live in that time. Me and Brock were having a little conversation about it. We're living in that time right now where it's like anything where we're watching something new and they're using audio from an old time, or now they're using somebody that I'm not seeing or hearing. I just don't know how real it is. But I know this. I'm not calling Patrick a liar or anything. And what kind of world would we live in, right, if he was not really talking to Jeffrey Epstein's brother? But I'm sure it really was. I'm not going that crazy. But
what were your takeaways about some of that stuff that he was talking about?
dude, it's interesting because at the end of the day, I do still want to know why Jeffrey Epstein was killed. We all have our conclusion, but I want the real fucking conclusion to be finally made of why and who killed Jeffrey Epstein. What was something I didn't know that his brother talked about was how he was killed the day before that the trial where they were gonna put $100 million bail on him, which at the time he said would have been the highest bail money ever. Got killed before that day, and if he'd have just lived the next day, they would have done the bail. He would have been back in his, I think, the New York home with the ankle waiting for his trial.
Set free.
And either he would have been waiting for a year to be put away or set free, whatever. So his brother's like, why would he kill himself then? So it's he was murdered. But again, man, I just think it's all, I think OnlyFans has some dark shit to do with all this. I think there's the big dogs.
Huh. It gets deep, huh?
Oh, yeah.
It gets deep when like that.
I don't know. So you want to talk about sketch. I know you do.
I'm not itching to talk about
you are
it,
itching to talk about it.
You guys talk about current topics.
I know. I feel so bad for the guy because it's like, damn, dude.
Sketch is the man, dude.
He's the man. And the way he handled it, that video, that just raw honesty, it was good for him.
He live streamed, dude. He live streamed.
Gangster.
That's insane to live stream. To live stream that.
When you know you're the number one topic and everyone's going to come in.
You got to really be careful what you say and everything when you live stream it like that. But I don't know. I think that he wasn't hurting anybody. He didn't do anything like wrong to anybody. He just. Yeah.
I didn't see any of the videos. I just saw the photos.
I did too.
And what's crazy is we live in this world too, because I just saw, I scrolled and I just saw the pictures and I just didn't really read into it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was fake. I was like, oh, that looks, because the way that the video of Sketch talking about it, I was like, oh, that's got to be fake. And then I just kind of went on with my day. And then people in the gym were talking about it and saying that he was talking about how depressed he was about it, and if it ever came to light, he'd take his own life. I was like, wait a minute, that shit was real?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, man. But again, like you said, he didn't hurt anybody. The guy just is gay, which I don't know why we still live in a world where people are freaking out about people being gay.
Facts, dude. I don't get why that's such a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
felt the biggest thing is I felt bad for the guy.
I felt bad for him
because when you got something in your closet that you don't want revealed and it's revealed, that's gut wrenching. Especially when and on top of that being as famous as he is.
No pun intended. Something in the closet. He's in the closet.
Yeah. Oh damn. Okay. Yeah. But fuck. I didn't mean to. Sketch. I'm sorry, brother. And another reason why I didn't want to talk about it because I'm like, dude,
you're the man, brother.
Everyone's talking. Sketch, you're the man, brother. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Well, you reap what you sow. He did that kind of shit. And honestly,
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry it happened to you. It happened.
Yeah, it happened. You did.
I think you handled it perfectly, bro.
For real.
I think you did a great job. And I think
when he would stand up and walk away and then come back, I was like, oh. Because you just felt it. But then he was being so fucking up. He owned up to it.
Yeah. He was honest about it and everything. I think that was the best case scenario that he could have done, actually.
Because here's the thing. Had we found out Sketch was doing something bad, this would be a completely different conversation. We'd be going, fuck Sketch, cancel him.
Yeah, if it was like some
horrible
like
shit.
sexual assault on a girl or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like talking to a minor or something like that's different. Obviously, we're not gonna fuck with Sketch anymore. But he's just He's just
And he stayed Sketch.
got a little sugar in the tank.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
That's all.
A little spice.
Yeah, he got a little sugar.
I'm sure there's some other spice that some other fucking people have that they
especially
don't want out.
Out there in LA, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody's gay, dude. Everybody.
Everybody?
Is. I don't know, dude. I don't know about everybody.
My boy Sean just went to LA. You trying to say something?
But everyone wants to be so like LA's like a whole bunch of influencers and it's a whole bunch of people that want to be something or are trying to be something in that space, which is like more power to them. But like at some point, being around those kind of people and stuff like that can't be healthy for you. You know what I mean? Like being around those kind of like always in front of a camera, always in front of an audience.
Bro, I didn't want to talk about it because I'm like, man, we're adding to the fire. Because I just saw that. What's his name? Andrew Schultz literally named it on his thumbnail and title. So I'm like, fuck. Here's Sketch going through it, and now the next couple days and weeks are going to be nothing but podcasts of everyone talking about it. I'm like, that's going to add to that. So I didn't want to, like, the reason I was like, man, do I talk about it? Do I not talk about it? And I'm like, I don't want to kick someone. I don't want to kick the guy when he's down. But we're not.
Sketch.
Yeah, we're not. Dude, I hope Sean. It would be great if Tim and Sean had him come out and we just had fun.
I
Don't
asked
put him on
Sean
a pod.
if he met him, and he said no, but they FaceTimed and they planned to game at some point. And I was like, dude, that'd be lit.
They should game together. My boy Sean's awesome with that kind of shit. It's like, dude, Sketch, come out here in AZ, have a good fucking time with all of us, see our world. Because when you come
cold plunge, that'd be
lit.
Bro,
the thing that I think happens to a lot of these celebrities and famous people when they come into our world, they forget about their world for a moment because of how immersive our world is.
Yes.
So I feel like it'd be a nice little distraction for Sketchy Poo to come check out the jiu-jitsu world, come meet everybody. That'd be fire. I'd love to do a pod with them.
I'd love to watch you
now,
do a pod.
And here's another thing that I was like, man, do I even say this? Because I'm not, because depression and like when you're really depressed and like suicidal, that shit's real. And like I'm an open book to talk about it. You know, we all have dark times. But disregard that for a second. I'm going to go down my controversial way. I'm going to go down the dark way.
Here we go.
And I think that this was all a smokescreen, JOBINS.
Something happened.
I think so. Just coincidentally, a couple days, not that long after the all-white party, this gets revealed. And I told Brendan and the boys, I go, you're getting deeper than I'm getting deeper. I was digging, you dug it deeper. But when we talk about smoke screens, we're always thinking about something like, so people will say like that submarine. Oh, the submarine exploding was a smoke screen. Oh, this was a smoke screen. That was a smoke screen. I kind of was like, man, my eyes have been kind of open to past things. It's like, so you're telling me we can't live in a world where a influencer, something to be involved with an influencer can't be used as a smokescreen, as a distraction. Now, if you believe that smokescreens even are real, I do. I think they do. And all of a sudden, this big white party happens, and all of a sudden now, for no reason, my boy Sketch is getting called out for being gay for no reason. Like, who did Sketch do wrong?
Wasn't it just Pride Month? Shouldn't you be celebrating him?
Yeah. Like, didn't someone go, why would you want to do that to Sketch? What'd he do? Oh, he did me wrong. I think he was sacrificed at the all-white party. Was he there?
I don't think so.
Well, you know, they can project who they want to be seen there, and I guarantee it they can hide on who's not there. Still, again, I don't know. I could be completely stupid.
That would suck if Sketch was on some sort of hit list or something like that.
And you never know who's used. Sketch might not even know he was used as a smokescreen. All these influencers might not even know that they were used. Maybe they do. Maybe that party was a meeting, and they were like, we got somebody. Because all of a sudden, everybody's talking about it. He's everywhere. And that was a big influencer party. Sketch is an influencer. Yeah. I'm connecting too many dots here.
Yeah, fuck.
And again, I don't want to belittle.
Shit.
I don't want to belittle, because when you talk about stupid shit like that, what does it do? Belittle the victim.
Yes.
But he's not a victim. He was doing some fucking OnlyFans shit. Bro, JOBINS, if I was a hot girl, I would be on OnlyFans today, just like how the world's
Hey man,
going.
I thought about it, dog. As a boy, I thought about it.
I don't
Not
look
to be
good.
gay. Fuck no.
Not to be gay.
But see what I could do.
There's a dude out there who drives Teslas and fucks girls while he's driving it, while the Tesla's driving himself.
I've seen that guy.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, I guarantee everyone has because he's flowing around.
I've seen that guy.
Yeah, what a life. What a life. What a life.
What a guy.
What a guy. Yeah, and the fact that you can do that, shit. What do we gotta do? Put a brown bag over our heads? Like, what's the all you gotta do is find a way to people to gravitate towards your videos.
If I was a girl, dog, I would definitely be doing OnlyFans.
100%, and it's no
Fuck,
guilt,
dude. I'd be selling feet pictures. Fuck.
We live in that world. Good for you, girl.
Yeah, good for you, girl.
Good for you. Are you hurting anyone? Is anyone getting hurt for this? That's the only thing that matters.
Fuck no, they're not.
Bro, if I could do some OnlyFans shit to make some cheddar and make my life better and everyone around me better.
Fuck, Schmitt. I think we might have just found our secret side hustle.
Yeah.
We're going to be OnlyFans stars, guys.
Well, we might be getting the works of something because Art has a whole thing that he could do because he has that
Art of recovery?
Art of recovery.
Oh, my God.
That is art of, like, in the front window, that's art of recovery. But when you open the door,
it's not.
Art of sex.
Art of slut covery.
Yeah.
Slut covery.
And Art could be making, the thing is there's money in that.
Especially
and Art
out here in Arizona.
Yeah. And Art is that lifestyle. Like, I'm not that lifestyle.
Me neither, brother. I'm taken.
Yeah. I'm not that lifestyle, Art. But as a manager, as a friend, Art.
I'll manage your videos, brother.
I want 25% of this cut because you're going to be a millionaire. And because of this.
I'll videotape it, brother.
Yeah, dude. Like, shit. It's right there.
Yeah.
You have one business that can be multiple. Oh. It just, as a marketing... The world we live in.
We gotta clip this and send it to Art. Dude.
Apparently, oh no, me and him have talked. We've already been talking about people. Apparently, Jack Doherty makes his money like that. He gets
young kid.
Yeah, he gets these girls OnlyFans, and then he gets portion. I'm like, what a fucking little gangster. I'm like,
he's like a little pimp.
Yeah, dude. Butters. He's Butters from South Park. Jack Doherty's Butters that made it. That's so hilarious. It's incredible. And that's just the world we live in, JOBINS. That's not my fault. That's not your fault. It's the people before us. It's just the way it is.
You'd imagine you're like, all right, now back to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. All right. So when you got your purple belt, how many days a week were you training? Yeah, I know. But I just think it's just very weird. Smoke screens are weird. This whole political year is fucking crazy.
Yeah. I watched some of those. Is it RFK, right?
Yeah.
I watched some of his little thing.
My man that ain't going to make it?
Yeah, unfortunately. It kind of hurts me to hear him talk.
After a while.
Yeah.
After a few minutes. It's like, damn. You can't get a surgery to fix that shit?
Yeah, just...
How weird, though. How weird that RFK has that disease even to begin with, JOBINS. Huh, like someone wanted to silence him. Interesting. Oh, I know. I could find something and go down with it. You know what I mean?
It's deep.
But it's fun when you do that. Life can be fun because I just want truth.
Same. But if I think too hard about that kind of stuff, I'll be thinking about shrooms and stuff. You fuck with shrooms?
Oh yeah.
You done it how many times?
Oh, I don't know.
Too many to count?
Too many to count.
Same. Me too. I fuck with shrooms too.
I've had bad times. I've had bad times with mushrooms, and I've had amazing time with mushrooms. Damn. It's all about, again, the space in between those ears before you take that dose.
I would have thought because you're eating them, man.
Oh yeah, I don't do anything else. I don't do all that weird shit.
Because the edibles don't fuck Schmitt up at all, guys. I probably know that.
Mushroom. Hold on a second. Weed edibles, nothing.
Weed edibles don't fuck shit up.
Mushroom edibles.
You ingest it like eats them.
Terrifying.
But mushrooms, yeah.
I will never eat.
Interesting.
I will never eat some fan, which I wasn't even thinking eating some kind of drug that a fan sent me.
That's insane.
Stupid. I was stupid. I appreciate whoever sent it.
Thank you, but
thank you.
I won't ever do that.
But I know what you did, you sick son of a bitch, because that whole thing said 4 grams. So here I am, like,
was it a chocolate bar or something?
Yeah, it was a big ass. This thing was like this big, and it tasted so fucking good. It was delicious. It was incredible.
Fuck yeah.
But it had way more than 4 grams, or it had something else in there that was not mushrooms, because that was some of the, and I still haven't eaten the whole. It's still back there. I'll give it to you guys if you want to fucking
grab that.
You don't know in this candy bar how much is in each square. You can have a square that maybe has, I don't know,
each square is 4 grams. That would be fucking.
Bro, crazy. I've tripped balls 2 times off that candy bar, and it still has half of it. There's no way it's only 4 grams. There's no fucking way.
I've had some crazy shroom experiences.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. I used to microdose pretty hard too back home.
Microdosing, I don't notice anything.
Yeah,
it's probably because of the weed. Yeah.
When I used to microdose and like train and stuff like that, dude, I used to think I was so good. I was like, no one could beat me.
I think if you are microdosing mushrooms, you should be sober everywhere else.
You think?
Uh-huh.
That makes sense.
Because I think then you really get
the full effects of
yeah.
everything. Yeah.
And
I don't do it at all actually anymore. I haven't taken shrooms in so long. I bet if I took some, I'd fucking trip out.
Oh yeah, no, I'm waiting. I'm sitting on fucking like 60 grams of mushrooms.
What?
Yeah, I can show you after the pod. I have a shitload of mushrooms. People just keep. There was a time I was getting handed mushrooms like it was fucking Skittles, and I'm like, no more. I'm sitting on too much. No more mushrooms.
The good thing is that it's already fungus, so you don't have to worry about them going bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People can still send me shit. I'll observe. I'll look at it. I'll think about it.
You ever smoked that 50 state legal weed?
What the hell is that?
Like the THCA and stuff like that. They sell it at smoke shops and shit like that.
Okay, so I'm not this day and
nugs.
age. I'm just a flower guy. I'm
I know,
a simple flower guy. I don't need a fucking vape cartridge that is disposable. It lights up.
Is weed legal in Missouri?
After I moved away, it became legal.
Okay, so Indiana's not legal. Yeah, but they can get those.
How dumb is that?
Those packs of weed that literally is weed. It's THCA,
Uh-huh.
but then as soon as you burn it, it just becomes THC. It's 50 state legal. It can ship straight to your door. That's insane.
That's cool. That's what makes me hate this place.
Hate what place?
America. This is the one thing that I'm gonna start getting that just annoys the shit out of me when we do state by state shit. What is in the title? Tell me the title.
United. What
the fuck is United? If we could get high in Arizona, and you poor bastards in Indiana can't.
Texas too. That's insane. That Texas is.
What's United?
It's illegal in Texas. I feel like everything's legal in Texas except fucking.
I'm sticking up for my brothers and sisters who can't get high on marijuana safely.
I mean, technically,
because this is bullshit.
Because of the THCA stuff, but it might get recalled. So if it does get recalled,
I go to war.
What?
We go. Yeah.
THCA, fuck that. They can keep the THCA, that lab-grown shit.
Brother, let's march. I'm marching for weed. I'm marching for women. I'm marching.
Yeah. I think my main goal is to... You seen that video of Riff Raff? Main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Oh, act like... Well...
No, I'm just kidding.
My
main goal is to get a...
Act like I don't know nobody. Yeah. That is if I'm wronged. If I'm wronged horribly by my people I love, I could see being like that. But I'd get lonely.
Yeah. I want a big-ass weed farm, I can take care of. Like a greenhouse. That'll be where we grow. And we'll have, like, good irrigation and good temperature control and stuff like that. And we'll have, like, maybe like an acre or two of land, a dog, some cats.
That's the dream.
Yeah, that's my shit. But I don't want to be like self-sufficient or anything crazy like that. I just want to be growing some fire bud, have a press back there so we can press some rods, press some concentrate and stuff like that.
Man,
that'd be so fire.
If Tim and Sean started their own weed thing and I could do that with them, life would be good.
I could see.
Imagine all the money I'd save.
Have you ever been a bud tender or anything?
Huh?
Have you ever been a bud tender or anything?
No, I'd love to be. Not love to be. I would.
I feel like that'd be a good job for you or something. I used to work at a grow. I was a trimmer and stuff like that.
See, that's sick.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all under the table, so it wasn't anything like I couldn't like file taxes or anything. But it's a cool little job. Just fucking little ass scissors trimming. And
that's fire. Being around good bud, just happy people working with weed. That would be fun.
It is cool. It had its perks, but then it's also like pretty after a while because like you don't. It's not as cool in the way that like you don't get free shit as much as you think you should.
Really?
If you're trimming like I don't know, you trim like
can't sneak a bud in your pocket.
You can't put that shit.
Is there cameras?
Yeah. But then at the end of the grow,
I'm a
end
magician.
of the harvest, they give everyone some. You know what I mean? So that's when it's worth it. But then like day to day, you feel like, man, I should just take a fucking nug or something. But
yeah, just wear like if you're dude with nugs, bro, you just wear a long sleeve shirt and just
yeah.
And you go, oh, my ear itches, and then just kind of shake it down into your sleeve.
I don't think you're gonna work out the grow, Schmitt.
Yep, there went all my chances. Hey, at least I'm honest.
Yeah.
They would be like, someone's been stealing nugs, and I'd
you're
be
just like, I don't know who it is.
scared.
That's
Fun.
hilarious.
It would be fun. It would be fun, but I don't know about every day.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was my own. If it was my own and that was my baby, this is my shop, this is what I'm trying to grow, I can see that.
I heard there's so much like
laws
that goes into opening up a dispensary in that
it's
in
insane.
that sense too. Like they try to just get you away from opening it, even if you like are passionate about it and stuff. I heard like people like the state wherever you're in, they'll try to make it almost impossible to open up a dispensary, especially if the city doesn't need it or doesn't want it. That's why dispensaries go up in like kind of shitty neighborhoods. I'm sorry.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Back home, there was like dispensaries were like in the shittiest parts of town.
Yeah.
And it's because
economic
it's a
fucking business,
it's
baby.
Demographic. Yeah. But then out here, dispensaries are like they come out of nowhere. Like those Cure Leafs are in like a pretty prime location and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Ponderosa, I guess, is kind of out of the way, but.
Dude, up here in Peoria, in Happy Valley, we got we have Jars.
Yeah.
Used to be Debbie's. We got a bunch of nice.
And we got Pot Buddha. Shout out Pot Buddha. That's my guy.
Oh, yeah.
I love Pot Buddha. He gives me some fire rosin. Gives me like 3 gram buckets, 2 gram buckets, and we dab that like every day.
Guys like Pot Buddha are the ones that you want in the business because they're the ones that fucking genuinely care.
Yeah, they care about the actual
not only about the product, but about the consumer.
Yes.
When you care about both is where it fucking matters. And that's what Pot Buddha does. So shout out Pot Buddha.
Pot Buddha's a man, dude. Pot Buddha's a man.
But I was about to ask you something. And it was about to be sick. And it slipped my mind. Damn. But yeah. I wish mushrooms would get legalized everywhere too as well. I think mushrooms should be. But
that's a helpful drug, dude.
That's where I was going. It's just weird when you would think the numbers of people dying from fentanyl, and then now there's new drug coming out that's in shit. I forget the name of it. Something with an O, I think, or something short. Some weird name drug. There's always something new coming out that's more powerful than this, more powerful than that. Is that and here's another conspiracy. Is that just to get the homeless off the streets, clear out all the drug addicts? As if we just keep getting... Because there was this one video that's never left my head, and it's this video of this guy talking about how he knew drug addicts for 30 years. Or maybe it was Cat Williams talking about it in his stand-up. It was something. But he was talking about how he knew crack addicts in the street for 30 years, and then all of a sudden this new drug taking them out real quick. So it's like, well, damn, that just kind of seems like a damn near plan or agenda.
Bro, you want to see
take care of a problem?
Zombieland, you go to Mission Street in San Francisco. There is people just laid out, just nodding off everything and anything you can think of, bro. That's like, if you go to San Francisco, that is what you're going to see.
And you know what doesn't make sense?
Like a whole bunch of zombies. These people are zombies.
30 cents for a hit.
Yeah. It's insane. Like I don't know, man. The people that are there, it's unfortunate because, like I'm saying, I guess some of them they didn't ask to be in that situation or whatever. But then it's insane, like how strong the drug can be. You know what I mean? And then it just ruins people's lives, ruins
kill
families.
You immediately.
Yeah,
it's getting so strong. And you would think with the number of overdoses that are happening right now, that there would be some kind of fucking major focus on it.
Honestly, out here in Arizona, it's like that too. If you go into like some of the...
There was a huge thing with the city and cleaning up the homeless. When me and Brendan first moved out here, there was a tent city, and it was massive.
Yeah.
It's cleaned up now.
It would suck to be
cleaned
homeless
up
out here, man. It's so damn fucking hot, dude.
I don't even want to use the word cleaned up because it's just dispersed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It would suck to be like the old homie, Rick, that they help out or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how he stays alive, dude. It's so hot.
I know. I don't know how plants and animals live either.
Yeah.
And yeah, you think about the homeless. It's like, dude, they're underground. There's got to be something underground somewhere.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
Have you seen that, like the Las Vegas tunnels or like that? Dude,
fuck yeah.
Rat City.
Can you imagine being there? There's people, that's someone's life right now.
Yeah, right now there's people in that bitch fucking probably making some food.
It's crazy.
Cooking up drugs.
Dude, you would think that, again, you would just think that something would be getting done. Because that's getting pretty bad. It's getting pretty bad out there. All right, fun talk. Do you think Connor will ever fight again? Do you think he's going to turn around real quick like he's trying to? Or do you think this is a wrap? Do you care?
I think that he might fight again, but I don't think he fucking has to, bro.
Right?
He's made more money than God. It doesn't even fucking matter, dude. He could do whatever the fuck he wants, and he could be high all the time, and who the fuck's gonna tell him anything, dude? He's Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor, yeah. He'll want.
Michael Chandler's gonna want that fight, but it's like, come on, Chandler, dude. You only want that fight so you can get paid.
I know. I feel bad for him, but dude,
That's
it
your
makes.
boy, right? Missouri guy.
Oh yeah, oh
That's
yeah.
your boy.
I love Michael Chandler.
I do too.
I've been rooting for him the whole time.
Seems like a good guy.
But when Conor said it, it was like, oh damn, well, it makes sense. Michael would have to fight this amount of times to get the money that he was going to get to fight Conor.
Yeah.
So why? I mean, financially, it makes 100%.
You think the broken toe was a real thing for Conor? They said he pulled out because he broke his toe.
And then the theories of him just something
Just
else.
being high.
Yeah. You never know, man. It's funny because the internet never forgets. So when they were all bringing up those old videos of him making fun of Rafael dos Anjos for being injured and all stuff like that, and then you would think the Conor McGregor that we've always known, who never backs out of fights, always shows up, all the things that are on the line with this return, you would think wouldn't back out from that broken toe.
But like you're
then
saying,
again,
there's all this stuff on the line. Maybe he really wants to show up 100%.
Exactly. And like, who was it? Someone had his back. They used to fight him. Like, broken toes are a bitch. I've broken both my toes on both my feet.
Big toe?
Little ones. The last two on your feet on both of them. And they've been fucked up ever since my whole life. I broke them when I was a kid.
I suffer
multiple times.
I suffer from ingrown toenails, but that's about it. I've never broken a toe or anything.
Bro.
Ingrown toenails are gnarly, though.
When I broke my toes, and I broke them bad, they fucking turned black and purple. My whole foot, like not my whole foot, but a big part of it turned black and purple. There was no fixing them. You know what I mean? They just said, yep, tape them up, give it some time. And then they've been fucked up ever since. And it hurt. Broken toes hurt. Can't walk right. Can't do anything right. So imagine
wobbling
training.
around like a fucking penguin and shit.
And not only are you training, you're supposed to be training, but you're fighting a guy like Michael Chandler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Real explosive.
You got it. You're going to be on the balls of your feet. You're going to be moving. You're going to be left and right.
Honestly, though, I think if they do fight, Conor fucking snipes him first round.
You think so?
First round TKO.
I need to see this. I just don't know. I don't know. You don't know.
Because
Conor
Michael's
anymore.
not going to go out there and fight smart. He has probably the worst fight IQ I've ever seen. He just likes to put on a show. That's why he doesn't wrestle. Because he's a D1
He
wrestler.
can land on that fucking button with power and
That's
knock you.
true.
He could kick you
But
in
then
the chin.
Conor like does that like karate thing where
He's
kinda
got
in and
wrestling.
out, in and out, but he never uses it. Michael does. Michael doesn't.
And I know we can like. I have always been like, oh, Conor did like. Honestly, his grappling was pretty decent against Khabib.
He's all right, yeah.
So I would go in there saying Conor's got decent grappling, but I think Khabib and Michael's type of grappling are completely two different types of grappling. I think Khabib is the kind of guy when he's gonna get you down, he's gonna keep you there until he beats you.
Yeah.
I can see Michael keep like Conor getting up, fighting, boom, takedown, getting up, boom, takedown, boom, takedown,
That's
boom,
true.
getting up. You know, I can see multiple takedowns happening.
But the thing about Michael is that his body type is like kind of shorter and stockier, so all of his muscles get full with oxygen and blood and everything way quicker. Not that he doesn't have a great gas tank and that he doesn't gas.
Because he does have a good. I feel like he does, right?
He does, but then once you get, I don't know, when you get hit by Conor, most people fucking fall, dude.
Right. That is true. It is true. And Chandler's he's been there.
Yeah.
But he's got that dog in him, dude. I remember when he was hopping
does.
on one foot, still pushing the pace against what was his name? I forget. That was back in the day.
What he did to Tony Ferguson too.
I was there for that one.
You guys were, huh?
Yeah. And that was weird because I never saw the backflips until after I rewatched the video.
He
And
just
I was like, holy fuck. He backflipped that many times? Because I was just looking at Tony going, because I really like Tony. I know. I was like, oh my God, Tony might actually be dead. Well, damn. I don't know what's going to happen with Mr. Conor McGregor. I don't know.
I can't wait for Sean to fight.
Me too.
I cannot wait for Sean to fight.
That's the thing where it's just like I hate right now. I hate this whole Conor shit because it's like the UFC's, they don't know what to do. Everything's being real tight. Yeah. Sean, I know my boy Sean. I asked him on the pod and he said it was a little frustrating, but he's like, Sean's not the kind of guy where that frustration is going to bring him down or stop him. That frustration is just going to motivate him to be better and do better.
Yeah.
Which he's really good at. But I know my boy he wants to get the ball rolling. He don't like when the ball's not rolling. If ball's not rolling on fucking 27,000 different things, he's antsy.
Marab is fucked.
He's so fucked.
Marab is fucked.
Marab's fucked.
I
don't really see a way.
Fucked.
I just know my boy Sean is highly underrated when it comes to grappling. So this...
I don't think Marab gets close enough to grapple with Sean.
Yeah, and Marab's saying, oh, don't worry about my grappling. Because that video of Sean getting held up against the wall with the puppet was the funniest thing I've seen in a while.
That was pretty funny. Your video with the Marab doll is pretty funny.
Thank you.
I like that video. I liked you bench pressing him. I liked you squatting with him.
Shout out Garrett for helping me record that. Because that was a lot of fun. I'll probably get killed or something one day for that, but live by the sword, die by the sword.
Marab will never do anything to you.
Yeah, maybe not Marab. Maybe it's goons that there's no of me.
Ooh, Aljo.
Ooh. But yeah, dude,
you do the same thing to Aljo that you do to JX, huh?
No. Aljamain scares the fuck out of me. I don't know how Sean beat that guy. Aljamain scared, and I've always a big fan of Aljo back when I was a fighter. I'm just kidding. Back when I started watching fighting. Sorry, I'm stoned. And I was out in California.
Yeah,
my bad.
Schmitt fighting.
I'm stoned. Back when I first was always watching Aljo's, I've been watching Aljo's career his whole time. I was out in California once watching him fight somebody, and I was like, damn, this guy's going to be champ one day.
I actually hated when he beat Sandhagen, though.
Really?
Yes.
How come?
Because I like Sandhagen.
I met Sandhagen, and I was just being nice and cordial, and I said, hey, you and Sean are going to have a good fight one day. And he was real, like, just sassy and bitchy and just weird about it, and that kind of gave me a bad taste.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Sorry, your experience with Sandhagen was like that. I ain't never met the guy.
And I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like, I respect you. You guys are going to have a good fight. I got treated like I was some fucking criminal.
I think Suge would knock him out, too.
Yeah.
That's Suge's first RNC finish is Sandhagen.
Dude, when Sean knocked out Aljo, that's when I was like, holy fuck. My man. My boy.
Yeah. I had a bet with people with my dad back home and stuff like that, and that Sean would win and stuff, and I proved everyone right, or he proved everyone right.
He did such a good, like, the thing that I was highly impressed about was when Aljo had him up against the cage for a second and he swooped out. That's when I was like, holy fuck.
And his rib was hurt then too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know about that?
Oh, I was there. I was there the moment it happened. It sucked. I thought the fight was over. I didn't think he was going to be fighting.
Thought he was going to pull out?
So now that you guys know the gym so well, I sprint. It happened in the cage on the left side towards the wall. And I sprinted from there all the way down to that Walgreens or CVS and then back. I got him water. I had to get ice.
Fuck.
And
that's probably so fucking scary. Sean is healthy now and looks fucking good. I don't know. Like him, Tommy Gunn, I don't know how those fools make weight. It's like Tommy is humongous for 145 and Sean is humongous for 135. I grapple at 145, but I'm also not getting hit in the face. So it's like I can kind of hold my own at the 45 weight class of just wrestling around and grappling and stuff. But if I were to fight, I would be a flyweight. Like I'd be a 25er and I'd have to make 125. These
boys are really good at cutting.
Yeah, they're
really smart about it.
Smart about it, yeah.
Yeah, and not only they're not. Sean's not
like just professionals.
The fight week cutting weight. You know, Sean's always thinking about weight. He knows when he's over. He knows when he's being fat. He knows when he's in good shape. You know.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Facts.
There's different. Most fighters aren't really like that. There are a lot of them are.
Yeah.
But
there's like patty in them. They just blow up.
To me, a lot of people give him shit for, but I find that even more impressing because it's like that's even harder. Like it's so hard to stay in shape the way Sean does all year long.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine Sean being super fat doing it. I'd be like, holy fuck, brother. How do you and eating like shit? That's where they help me so much. I'm trying
to practice and stuff.
Yeah, dude. I just can't imagine Sean eating corn dogs after jiu-jitsu. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Because Sean's dialed 24/7 dialed with what he eats, does, stretches, feels, everything.
Yeah.
All the time, all day long.
That's why he's the best in the world, baby.
Exactly. Consistency over time equals results. And that's another thing. It's like, dude, look at everything he's accomplished. And it's as if he hasn't yet. He still wants to accomplish so much more. That's another difference in the mindset. It's crazy.
He was telling me in Vivo that his full-size cage is coming in here soon. And
Oh, yeah.
that we got to go help him unload that and
Yep.
set it up.
Yep.
That's going to be fire because his new little warehouse looks fucking sweet, dude.
It's incredible.
I haven't seen it yet. I know you guys are out there sweating like pigs watching the UFC fight.
Yeah. Literally, it's like, why do we even go to Scottsdale anymore? This should just be it.
Yeah, just throw parties.
Because he has this JBL speaker, dude, that you can do DJ stuff on the top, and we got our microphones. I'm like, okay, now I'm ready to have some fun. It's lit because he has all these speakers and colors going around too, so it literally feels like you're in a club.
That is cool.
And we can be the DJ. So it's like, dude, this is sick.
That'd be fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet eventually they'll probably throw something there.
Oh yeah, it'll go down. But again, with that cage, we're gonna be doing some JOBINS fight cards.
I heard about that. I'm not fucking fighting. The Tim was already telling me I gotta fight someone, and I was like, no, I'm not fucking fighting.
I know.
I'll grapple anyone in that cage though, and I'll make it look fun. But I won't fight anybody, dude.
I'm the same
I'm a
way.
little bitch when it comes to that shit, dog.
I don't have health insurance, and I don't want a broken nose.
Yeah, I've already had too many concussions wrestling and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be punch drunk by 26.
Yeah, and the thing with Schmitt too is everybody thinks they can just go 100% on Schmitt.
They really do.
And I can take it. Most of the time I can. But I just don't want a broken nose.
Yep.
And with big boys comes fucking broken noses.
I can't blame you there, Schmitt.
Because, yeah, Sean asked me, he's like, Schmitt, you want to be on the fight card? Because apparently, I don't know if it's even still happening, but what's his name? Jeff Whittick is supposed to fight somebody.
Music's fighting somebody, right?
We're supposed to be having Mikey and Warlike fight, but I don't think that's happening. I don't think Warlike was accepting it. Mikey was down. I think that's the matchup they wanted was me and Mikey to fight. I would do a jiu-jitsu match with Mikey. I would do the jiu-jitsu match, but again,
that'd be entertaining.
Yeah, they always, and then I'm like, fuck, am I messing up not fighting for content? Is that the way it should be? But I'm like,
no, man.
You know, if they wanted me, and plus, I would do it now. I'd fight with my shirt off. But when I first fought Warlike, they wanted me to take my shirt off, but I was still so uncomfortable with my body. I was like, please don't make me take my fucking shirt off. I'm keeping that shit on. And I did.
The first time you guys ever fought was at Sean's house in the cage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that video.
I would fight Warlike again. Me and him could have our rematch. I'd always fight Warlike. I'll fight Warlike any given day.
Canadian Warlike.
Yeah, just because that's brother love, you know?
Do you guys fight like a lot? Not actually fist fight, but when you guys are here, because he was here for a while, right? Mm-hmm. Do you guys like bicker at each other?
Never. Me and Warlike are like, I don't know, loving buddies. We love to give each other shit, just like me and Art.
Yeah.
Art.
You and Art do give each other shit a lot.
Me and Art should be recorded with our interactions because I think it's comedy.
Yeah.
He's someone I'm going to get on the pod too.
Yeah. Oh, man. Every time he's on Tim's pod, they just talk about girls and fucking.
Yeah, I want to dive.
Literally fucking.
Yeah.
That's all they talk about.
Oh, I know. Well, that's all Art does. He's Mr. Art.
Every time I see him, I'm like, how you doing, Art?
Ugh.
Movie.
The weekend. I'm tired. Yeah. It's like, yeah, cool,
how are you so tired all the time after doing the
why don't you work,
recovery?
Yeah, why don't you no, I'm just kidding.
Art's the man,
I can't wait to do a pod with him because there's a lot of things I want. That's why I like doing these pods. Like Tim has his own way, and I'm trying to make it my own way with people.
Yeah,
you know?
this felt like a conversation. This didn't feel like a whole pod or anything.
Fuck yeah. Well, thank you for coming on, brother. I appreciate you. We'll do it again.
Episode 152.
Damn, you remember the number. I appreciate it.
Like and subscribe.
Before we go, you're very natural.
Thank you, bro.
Do you know this?
I was pretty nervous the first 5 minutes. I could feel myself kind of twirling around
really?
And stuff.
But you're a natural at pod.
Thanks, dude.
So you and your Mrs. Wiley, you guys want to do a pod?
Maybe in the near future.
I think you should do it. You could do things bare minimum, just by starting.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Wiley got real influence from Taya Swartz. Shout out Butterfly Babes or Butterfly Babes podcast. Wiley saw Taya doing it, and she's like, "Well, you can do it too." So yeah, we might start doing it, but I don't know what our podcast would be about. Probably just talking, shooting the shit.
That's all mine is, you know.
Yeah.
I got lucky.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, I'm not Ryan. I'm Brendan.
Yeah.
I just elephant in the room. I have glasses and a hat on today.
Brendan, you got so jacked. Yeah, so
and I got a tattoo.
You got a tattoo. That's funny.
I got a tattoo.
Thank you for coming on, brother. JOBINS, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Have a good day.